today we're talking about puberty and understanding your body. So first we're going to talk about girls. So when girls go through puberty, this can start as young as 8 and go through preteen and teenage years. So the first changes that might start to happen are, gaining weight, and that's normal, and growing taller, and this is when your hips start to widen as well. So you might notice some body changes and you start to look more like a woman. Another thing that happens is the development of breasts. And this can happen pretty young for some girls, but it can also develop up through like your mid-teenage years and continue to develop as you get older. This is also a time when you start to grow pubic hair and other hair on your body, which can be scary if you've never talked about it before. Might seem a little crazy, but it's completely normal. And then another thing that happens is when girls and women start to menstruate. That's when this starts to happen.
All right, so let's talk about what happens to boys. So for puberty, boys can start as young as 9, and it normally happens as late as 14. But regularly we see it happen between 11 and 12. And again, this is where boys may gain weight. They're going to grow taller. Some of our other issues we might see are their penis and their testicles are going to grow. Okay, we might start seeing pubic hair in our penis area, in our groin area, under our armpits. We also may have that voice change, so we might get that crack every now and then because our voice is starting to lower. And another thing that we might see are erections with ejaculation. So this is when you'll have an erection and sperm will come out of the penis.
So for both boys and girls, as our bodies are changing, our limbs are growing, our bodies are growing, this can also be a time where clumsiness.
Absolutely.
I know that's something that I struggled with a lot.
So this means you can be clumsy because you're growing into your body. Your limbs are growing and you might not feel coordinated enough as you're growing. Another thing is our brain is developing, and this is where our social and our behavioral skills are starting to change as well. Our organs may develop, so our lungs may be growing bigger. In women, our hips may be growing wider, and same with boys, our shoulders may be growing wider, okay? So there's a lot of changes that we may face as we're growing older and we're getting older. So, those are some of the things that you might experience. You might also experience some other changes emotionally and physically, but it's always good to stay in tune with your body, and if anything bothers you about your changes, talk to your parents, your guardians about it, and even your doctor or healthcare provider.
There's a lot of great information, and all of these changes are completely normal, and they can be so scary sometimes, but everyone's going through it, so you're not alone.
Right, so just make sure if you're going through these changes and maybe something doesn't feel right, have a conversation with someone you trust.
Yep. So I think that's all we've got today.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.